In the bustling village of Okorik, the heart of life was the market square. Every 5 days, the square came alive with colors, laughter, quarrels, and the pounding of drums that called people from neighboring hamlets. Women spread out mats of yam, peppers, and palm oil, hunters displayed antelope and grasscutter, blacksmiths hammered iron that rang through the air, but long before Okorik became a village, the elders said, the market square was sacred ground. It was once the gathering place of spirits who met under the giant oji tree to settle disputes and share wisdom. Listen carefully when the market is empty, the elders would warn. The square does not forget. It still speaks. Kayameka, a curious young girl with restless eyes, believed those words. Unlike others who feared the empty market at night, she often lingered after trading hours, watching the shadows stretch long over the stalls. One evening, as the sun dipped low, she heard it, the faint echo of voices though no one was there. The sound was not ordinary chatter but layered, deep, and ancient. She could hear the rhythm of drums, the murmur of debates, the rise of laughter, and sometimes even weeping. Heart pounding, she pressed her ear to the earth beneath the great oji tree, and the echoes grew louder. That night, she told her grandmother, Mama Nena. The old woman nodded gravely. Omo M, you have the ears of the ancestors. The market square remembers. Those are the voices of traders, kings, and even spirits who once stood here. But take care, the echoes can guide or mislead. Kayameka was not deterred. Each evening she returned, listening, learning. The voices told her of old bargains, long-forgotten festivals, and secrets of peace and war. Soon, she realized the echoes were not just memories, they were warnings. One night, the voices rose urgently, protect the well. Protect the well. Kayameka woke the elders, insisting something was wrong. At first, they dismissed her, but when they checked the next morning, they found the village well had cracked and was beginning to collapse. Without repair, the only water source would have been lost. From then on, the villagers paid attention. When the echoes whispered of poor harvest, they planted differently. When they warned of thieves, the people kept watch. Slowly, Kayameka became known as the listener of the square, the girl who heard what others could not. Years later, when Kayameka grew into a woman, she was no longer just a listener, she became the voice of wisdom in Okorik. The market square still roared with laughter and bargaining during the day, but when night fell, it was she who sat under the oji tree, hearing the voices of the past, carrying their lessons into the future. And so, the people said, Okorik thrives because its square remembers, and because one among us was brave enough to listen.